It's time for the Giz Wiz with man's maddest writer, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1913, recorded Thursday, December 8th, 2022. To Flakey Studs. On this episode of the Giz Wiz, Dickie D goes back to fire with another fire humidifier. He also has a great way to decorate for the holidays. I have another handyman gadget, which I think you'll find magnetic, and a viewer video from a good friend of the show. All next on the Giz Wiz.
It's the same damn show with Dickie D and OMG chat on your PC. It's time for the Giz Wiz because gadgets are his business. They've got a gizmo sickness, geek disease, under pathology, rows and rows of USBs, glowing LEDs. Get ready for the Giz Wiz now.
And here he is, our good friend, Dick DeBartolo. How you doing, Dickie D?
I'm doing good, sir. And you?
Doing good. Doing good myself.
Our friend who has the video, Ivan, was the one who made that opening that we just saw.
And the Chad's Crappy Corner opening, video gadgeteer.
Yes, and Gadget Warehouse. So,
yes.
So it's great that he has a video on the show. Have you been shopping, doing anything like that?
Oh my gosh, I've been putting together my lists. I've been checking them twice. I have not purchased anything yet. I'll probably regret that later. Well,
it's only the 8th.
It comes fast. It's like,
yeah,
man, just around the corner is Christmas. I cannot believe it.
Followed by CES, which is also rapidly zooming toward us.
No joke. You know what? That's a good segue.
Okay.
Around the holidays, a lot of people will give a little bit extra to the Giz Wiz, and we hope that you enjoy the show. We hope you're enjoying the content. And this year we have something. If you were planning on giving to the Giz Wiz, we have a structured way to do that this year. I'm raising money to go to CES. So we have a goal in mind to raise money for the CES trip. So we're asking if you were going to be generous towards our goal. You can find out.
It was originally $50,000, but we
got some good deals, got some stuff on clearance.
Is it $1,550? $1,500?
It's $1,550.
Okay.
And you can find out the whole page, gizwiz.tv/CES, gizwiz.tv/CES, and that's our donation goal page. This will update live. We have live updating technology even, so that the progress bar will update. So you'll see, we just wanted to be fully transparent about what the fundraiser is going to. If we get above the goal, I have a few pieces of equipment that I'm planning on getting with that. And then also just on that page, if you scroll down, this is where you donate. If you donate through this, it really just uses PayPal, but it's a way to capture what was donated to add it to the progress bar. You can still use the PayPal link on the Patreon page, but it won't go to the progress bar just because it's not tied in. And that's a nice little service because it doesn't take a cut, which is kind of nice.
Excellent.
So yeah, so if you want to support us, gizwiz.tv/CES is the place to go for that.
Perfect.
Thanks for listening.
Perfect.
So what have you been up to the last week?
Let's see. Went to the warehouse. A friend from Florida visiting. The guy, Robert Kyler, who used to take care of my boats, is sort of a genius. And the great thing about Bob is he can fix anything. So I went through the warehouse because if there were things that I wasn't sure if they worked or what they were or anything, whatever it is, he goes, I'll take it. I'll fix it. If I don't need it, I have a friend who needs it. So I was great that I was able to load up his car, trunk and the interior of the car with boxes of stuff that I don't need and I didn't know who could use it.
Right.
So that worked out really well.
That's
So,
great. That's
yeah.
awesome. Also,
that
you
was
sent over this photo.
Oh yes, I posted this on
What am
Facebook,
I
and
looking at here?
it seemed to get a great reaction. So back in, boy, it could be as far back as 1980. There was a show I went out to California for 13 weeks that Goodson Topman did called "That's My Line," not "What's My Line," but "That's My Line," and it was people who invented weird things or had weird jobs. And this man had invented a like fright machine that it could tell how frightened you were.
Oh my
And
gosh.
so they said, we need someone in rehearsal. So the cameras, and they said, Dick, why don't you sit in the chair?
You look like someone who could scare easily. We need to.
Yeah. And
We need to make sure this equipment is calibrated. Why don't you sit here? Golly.
Someone said, why did you do that? And I said, well, I wondered if I would be scared. And so I think I hit like 20% on the meter. So I was, especially since looking at the photo, it sort of looks like there's not a chain on the tiger.
No, that guy is holding that cat back with good wishes and hope.
Exactly. And then years later, I mean, when I saw this photo recently, it came up on, in memories on the computer. I remember that Soupy Sales I was working on To Tell the Truth, and Soupy Sales was one of the panelists. And he said, did you see that tiger backstage? And I said, Soupy, NBC requires 2 handlers, so there are 2 handlers back there. I don't think there's anything to worry about. Well, the tiger came in a very large cage, and so there was not a lot of room backstage. The stage hands stood the cage on its end straight up.
Oh my gosh.
Take a less room. Somehow, someone bumped into it, and it fell, and it's all steel. That tiger, the tiger was not in it.
Yeah.
That tiger freaked out.
Because of the loud.
Yes. And the 2 handlers are back there. Whoa, Leo, whatever your name.
Yeah.
Whoa, Garrett, you have him. And everybody was running all over trying to get at it.
Oh my gosh. That is like right out of a TV show. Like this
yes, exactly. So had that happened before this, I may not have.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm so glad that someone had the foresight to take a photo of this.
Yeah.
You can pull out a real camera on film.
Yes. This is back before we had cell phones, and I can say to the tiger, smile, so I can see how close you are.
Golly. Yeah. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. How do you even book a tiger? How do you get on the phone? I need a tiger down on, was this 30?
Talent bookers, I don't know where they find people, but they do.
Oh my gosh, that's insane.
I mean, for a while, I was booking talent for What's My Line? They said, well, can you find weird people? I said, well, I know some people in boating, like the boat racing grandmother. She was in her back then 60s was old.
Right.
Your 60s and you get in a boat.
And you're still moving? You don't need a walker?
Yeah.
Holy moly.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's changed, definitely.
It's very funny. Anyway, so that was exciting to just live through that photo again.
Yeah, that is awesome. Did you ever go through a time where you just digitized all of your old photos? Like you just got it all done, or is it?
No, I did not. I had all my slides digitized. I have a lot of mad slides from. Remember, we had that slide of me looking like I had a 6-pack. That was from Thailand.
Yes, that
when
one.
I was big doing slides, and it seemed to be easier to send slides out and digitize. But one day, I'm gonna maybe borrow one. Who is it that makes? Somebody makes one of those things where you just throw in all the 4x6s, and it runs through them and digitizes them.
Right.
But it would be fun. Do you digitize all your photos?
Well, I have very few physical photos that need to be digitized.
Oh, that's right. You lived it. Yeah, you lived.
I got to live it, you know.
Yeah, you were born in the digital age.
Yeah, from childhood, you know, I think, and I don't even have them. My mother would have all the physical copies of photos that that you know aren't digital. My mother would have all that. I wouldn't have, and you know, I don't have, other than photos that are framed. I don't think I have any physical photos in my house. Like if they're not in a frame, you know, I don't have a shoebox somewhere with physical photos in them.
Wow.
So yeah, it's kind of, it would be insane, I feel like, to raise a child right now, because you could just take so many photos.
Yes.
And then years and years and years from now, you know, hopefully, as long as you back them up into some service, you'll still have all of these photos. It's rare to lose a photo nowadays, I feel like.
No, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
I'm very excited because my progress bar is working. We are 1%
Oh my God.
of the way to the goal. I really appreciate
Oh my God. You can now travel 30 feet from your house towards CES.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can.
great.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Now I can get to the airport. This is great.
Okay, good.
This
That's
is
a
great.
Start. That's a start.
So thank you, whoever's donation
Absolutely.
that was. That's very nice.
Oh, should we jump into gadgets?
Yeah, let's jump into some gadgets.
Okay, so last week people loved that humidifier with the clock, and I got another one that people love, and this is it.
In the past, we did a humidifier with a flame effect with a clock. And now we're going to do a smaller unit, the flame aroma diffuser. Okay. I like the effect that these things do. And on the other one, I don't think you really need the clock. So I thought, well, let me buy a second one that's a little bit smaller. And it says wood grain, but I think it's like faux grain. All right. Oh, that's the cup. All right. And the power supply. So it's AC and a little instruction book. And also, oh, you know, I kind of like that they give you this, because the other one says just fill to fill line.
Oh,
but
yeah.
with this one,
The external fill
cup,
line.
I assume that that's
Yeah.
the proper amount to put in here. It's wood grain like. Okay. It came from, they saw down a plastic tree to get that wood grain.
The rubber
so
tree.
We're going to undo it. That's how much cord you get. And as I said, it's AC, not one of those little USB. That you can plug into a computer. Oh, I got. So that just goes into the bottom. Has feet on it so that the cable doesn't mess up. And going to plug it in and assume it's not going to go right on. All right. Ba-bum. Add water up to that. I'm not sure. We're going just by this little gauge here, that this would give you the right amount of water to put in. Seems like very little.
Yeah.
And
You
we're
might
gonna
need a
put this
few of
on.
those cups.
Yeah.
And then we're going to
I did fill it a second time, and that's how much water the fill line says.
Let's see, is this on? Okay, so normally
Oh,
these things
we have the
take,
light.
Yeah.
like 30 seconds to start up.
The design kind of eclipses the smoke. It doesn't look good. It's better the other way.
It's better the other way.
Yeah, it
okay.
really is.
Okay.
I think these are amazing.
Much better.
That looks
All right,
so cool.
the
Doesn't that
so you
look
can place
great?
it either way. So actually, it's probably good that that the back doesn't have that design on it also. I like this. This is very nice. I thought a good way to let you judge what they look like is to put the two humidifier faux fireplace units together. The one with the tree is the smaller of the two 240 milliliters of water. And the big one, I believe, was 420 milliliters of water. They both go off automatically if they run out of water. And they both have settings for a certain number of hours before they go off. Dennis thought the one with the tree was too bright, not the flame, but the tree itself. So you could just turn it around and use it that way. And then just see, actually, I think I like that better too. The one with the clock does not turn off, but you could just turn the clock facing the wall. The one with the remote control has high flame, low flame. I could not tell the difference between the two flames, but you can make the flame brightness high, medium, low, or off. You can just have the water coming out with no fire effect at all. And the small one has no remote and no clock. If you don't like the clock, but you like the bigger unit, just face the clock toward the wall.
It's funny. The one with the clock is obviously like more aggressive in.
Yes, it's the chat room
fan.
is torn. Yeah, some people say the one on the right is better, and other people said the one on the left looks like a real fire. Either way, I just love these.
Yeah, I do too.
These things.
There it is. Instant price.
And I did it.
$24.
Oh, yeah, it went up. It went up $1 or $2. I think I paid either $22.99 or $23.99. And I did this for my ABC gift guide, and this is the first time ever the director came down to the floor and said, "Could I have that?" I said, "It's already promised to somebody," because Dennis said, "Can I have that?" and I said, "You can have that. I'll buy another one."
That's great. Yeah, these are
I think
cool.
they're great.
I think so too. And then you also link. This is the one we did last week.
This is the big one. They're not much difference in price now, like $4.
Yeah.
This one has a much bigger water supply, and it looks like they photoshopped the flame in, but they could have done a photograph because the photos look pretty good.
Yeah, definitely. That's great. I think that also there's just a lot of people who want to humidify, like if you're in an office, if you're in a bedroom, there's just a ton of situations where you need to add humidity to the room. And this is just such an elegant way to do it. It's nice.
Absolutely. I'm putting mine in my bedroom.
Yeah, it's perfect. Perfect.
Okay, our next gadget is a way to decorate the house for the holidays, and here that is.
Okay, the holiday season projector with water wave light.
Whoa.
And this is like to decorate your house by just plugging it in. So we're going to see what it's like. Picture effect is for reference only. Okay. So it may not be the same as what you get. Use only the supply transformer. Okay. All right. So whatever it is, it's remote control. I assume you can stick it in the ground. Wow. Oh, it's pretty big. Holy cow. This is like a thing.
It's like a gadget.
This is a real gadget.
A ton of cord. All right. So this is very good. But we don't even need that much cord, because we're only going to plug it in over here. Let me get that extension up here. And let me see, does it come with a stand? Oh, I got it. All right. So
it comes with a stake to stick in the ground.
I see.
And then
Take it off
some
the
wonky
floor.
stand here.
yeah.
I think the
Alright,
stand
so
would
this
only
will go
work
in
if
there,
you
and then
screwed
have
it
to
into
screw this
wood or
down.
something.
Okay. Or you can stick it into the earth. I'm just going to hold it or lay it on the desk. And I just had an extension here. Oh, here it is. And plug it in and see what we get. So we have a screen. I'm going to do it in the backyard with two things. One is it's pouring out, and two is my neighbors will. Oh, wow.
There it
Okay,
goes.
So,
Plug and go.
wow.
Oh my gosh,
he
there's
even
so
turned the projector. Oh, this is nice.
there's so much stuff on it.
It's easy
Wow.
to turn the projector right side up, then turn your house over. You know what?
Little
That
easier,
looks very
yeah.
much like what is featured on the box. You know, when it says for reference only, usually means artist conception. But this is very nice. Doing a little insert here, I turned the overhead light off so we could get a better look here. And, you know, it's just fairly bright. Okay, so you can turn the background on and off if you want. I'm not quite sure why you want an ocean in the back, why they call it a wave for, you know, I don't know. But I like the effect. So you can turn it off totally and have these guys roaming around. And then you can knock the background out. You can add more of them. You can freeze it if
Oh,
you want.
whoa. I thought,
You
can
can
speed
do
it up.
Snowflake only.
Speed control.
interesting. How does this work?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Keep forgetting.
Well, it's two projectors. So one is doing the wave.
Let me get,
And then
there's
the
a timer
other
in
one-
here, 2 hour, 4 hour, 6 hours, so you can have it go on when you want.
Oh.
And let me get the wave back in. The wave was, that just snowflakes and stuff, freezing. And I need the wave back. What happened to the wave?
There it is.
It's like
I was
hellfire.
going to say, if it froze on red, it would look like your house was on fire.
I swear, officer, it's a water wave. Ocean wave projector. It's not on
you
fire.
can knock. Wow, you can just have hellfire. Anyway,
There's a lot more
I think
to
this
this
is
than I
pretty neat.
expected.
an easy way to
Yeah.
decorate your house, and it's only 6 watts and $33.
I really expected, I guess it to be like a video projector, but this is definitely using like, almost like slides or patterns.
Yeah, yes.
It's
But-
very physical. I thought that it would be
Yes,
basically
but-
a digital projector.
I found something better.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Oh.
When I
this
went
it?
back to this, I found this one that lets you change the slide. So that they have a Halloween slide, 4th of July, a birthday slide, a
only
Thanksgiving slide,
snowflakes. Oh,
and it's the same price.
oh my gosh.
It looks pretty much the same.
So those are the
I think-
slides right there.
Yes, I
on
think
the
that's the
table.
difference. Is that mine just has the one slide built in, but you see that little slide slot? I think that's where those slides go. And I'm thinking, I'm going to return this to Amazon.
Get the multiple.
get
There
the
it
oth-
is.
because the other one I could use. If we do a New Year's Eve thing, I can project that in the back. Oh, there, it shows you.
Yeah.
You pull the slide thing up. I'm not quite sure how you put a slide in there and it gets the images to
move and
Move
rotate
around.
and change.
Yeah.
I completely agree. It only finally clicked when I was seeing that snowflake kind of go through the same pattern over and over again. That I was like, oh, I think that this is like somehow physical. I thought that it was just a digital projector, but now I realize it's not. Very, very interesting. Sorry, I'm watching their little video on.
Oh, okay.
there's the other one.
so it like uses the same one side of the projector is the same. It has that wavy thing.
Right.
But the other side of the projector lets you change the slides. That's the Santa Claus. That's the snowflake.
I really like those snowflakes.
Yeah. And now I'm thinking on mine, you probably can't isolate the snowflakes unless you freeze it. But I think this is a great idea.
Yeah. I think that's really cool.
And 10
And-
different wave colors.
Inexpensive, $25.
Yes, I
all
already
that.
ordered one.
That's really cool.
I can show it next week how it works.
Yeah, that's really, really cool. Interesting. This is like the
Yeah.
product for every holiday.
Every holiday. I think it's. I wish I'd seen this before. I wouldn't have to back this up. And
Yeah, you could have used it for Thanksgiving, it looked like, Christmas, Halloween. I think I saw some of the, there was some Columbus Day in there. I'm trying to think of the weirdest
Someone wanted
holidays.
Pirate Day.
There was
I think
there was
they
talk
had
like a pirate day. There was Pie Day in there. It's great. That's
Anyway,
really fun.
so
Okay, cool.
yeah,
Ocean wave
and
projector.
IP44, whatever that is, and it says for outdoor use also.
Perfect.
All right, finally, a stocking stuffer idea.
Looking for a stocking stuffer? How about the Snowflake multi-tool
Whoa.
best gift? So you can just say, oh, I got you the best gift. All right, so I saw this on Amazon, and I thought it was kind of interesting. And they have a nice little, those are, it says you can use it as a keychain. But wow. All right, here's my thought. I don't know if you'd want to have this as a keychain, and I'm not even. Hang on a minute. What do these things weigh? They're kind of heavy. I think they're stainless.
Yeah, Amazon says
Man,
stainless
0,
steel.
0, 0. Oh, just 3 ounces. Oh, was that 3 pounds? No, 3 ounces. All right.
You need to
Basically,
start
these
doing
are
some
all
curls
hex
with those.
wrenches in between here. These are nut bolt tighteners.
Oh, wow. I
There's
missed
also
that.
this little, that's a bottle opener. And between one of these, I don't see it. It says that there is a string cutter.
Oh.
I think they lie. Okay, quick look. So 2 of them, so they're $7 each. Okay. Oh, there was a 10% off coupon. I don't even know if I saw that. If I did, then it's like $12.50 or something. But
For 2.
they're kind of interesting. And the funny thing is, I actually showed these on ABC. And when we were setting up, the director said, oh my God. He said, those things are great. He said, I keep one in my glove compartment and I keep one in my shop.
Oh, wow.
So,
It's Christmas
I
all
guess
year long.
they work. If you had like a bike or something, this could be handy. And of course, I'm not sure if you could get this through security or not. But there's no blade, so maybe you could. I also bought the 19-in-1 multifunctional tool. And this one comes in a little presentation case.
Wow.
And this one has a twine knife. And it turns out that why this is 19-in-1 and this is 18-in-1
Yeah, where's the extra?
is that this one comes with
They
this.
count that.
So that's the one that makes it 19.
It's also a key
However,
ring. I see.
It turns out that they are both, let me get the big piece at top. They are both, let me flip it over.
It's like
They're
a
the
puzzle.
same thing. Yeah.
They're the
Line them
same.
up.
They came from the same die,
Yes.
same factory.
They are both the identical thing. All right. So let us see.
And for a
Wait
minute,
maybe.
I
know what?
thought they were different.
No, it does. They are. They both.
Yeah, there they go.
The difference is this has a name on it, but this is the thing that's called the knife. Can you see it there?
The difference is the other one
there,
had a
and the
laser
knife's
etcher
there. All
in the
right?
factory.
And it is the twine cutter. Twine.
Oh,
And
don't try to use real rope. Just twine. Don't try to use twine.
Yeah, don't try and use it.
The twine
there's no blade. There's nothing there. I think. I explain what I think it is.
No. I think whoever saw the picture thought that was a blade because there's nothing sharp about this. I mean, so I would not count on that to be the twine cutter. Anyway, also, we'll go back to chat and we'll find the prices.
Oh, the price, yeah.
The prices, okay. Now they were, I think.
This is the
the prices
2-pack.
lately have been all over the place. I think
You
with
never
someone's
know.
Christmas,
You never know.
Christmas shopping.
So the
all about
2-pack
the
is
same.
about $14.
Right. They took off the coupon.
Right.
So roughly
That's pretty
$7 each.
Yep. And then the 1-pack.
Oh, and they come with.
Oh, sorry.
And the 1-pack is $1 more.
Yeah, $8.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the little carrying case.
Little carry case.
It's site. It's at 8 site. 8
They
site.
should have someone at Amazon helping those people come up with a name that's
It would be
pronounceable.
better just to open the dictionary and land on a real word. I mean, if
Yes,
this was
that
named
would be good.
potato, I would, I'd understand it. I'd get it. There's got to be. They must have a website that every company uses. It generates names, and they just take the first one, and it's just known in the community of Amazon resellers to just go there and use it. But this is cool. I like it.
Yeah, it's a neat little thing. And especially if you have Ikea furniture, aren't they all
yeah.
put together with, you need hex nuts?
Yes. Allen wrenches.
An Allen wrench, yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, an Allen wrench and a hex wrench are the same, right?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Yeah.
Allen wrench. Let's find out.
Scooter found it for $1.18.
What? Versus
Crispy Bacon said Allen wrench and hex wrenches are pretty close.
are hex and Allen keys the same thing? Although there's always some potential for confusion wherever two different items are used in the same item. It sounds like this is AI generated. In this case, it's pretty straightforward. All practical intent and purpose. Hex keys and wrenches and Allen keys are indeed essentially the same thing.
Okay. Now let's check.
That was a lot of fluff
$1.18.
to just say.
Yes,
Yeah.
would suffice.
Yeah, they are.
$1.12.
And shipping is only $1.76.
gosh.
Yeah, it's totally.
But you won't have them by Christmas.
No. You could sell them next Christmas. Just in time for Valentine's. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an outdoor survival tool, according to. You're a survival tool if you get trapped in.
You might get
piece of
laughed off the
furniture.
mountain if everyone, we're okay. I have my Snowflake. Okay. This is the 19-in-1 version. Do you see the key ring?
Oh, wow. Wow.
Whew.
Right.
We're saved.
Thank goodness.
That is really, really nice. By the way, live updating total, 3%.
Oh, my gosh.
I found the dashboard where I can see who gave to. So thank you to Alex and thank you to Crispy Bacon for your support. Thank you so much.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
I'm just happy that the website works,
Oh, no, this is great.
I was putting it together and I was thinking, I hope this updates. I hope this actually works as intended.
No, it's
And it
great.
does.
It's
So
great
thank you.
fun. It's great fun. Thank you.
With that, let's move on to...
You know you don't need it, but you might want it at Chad's Crappy Corner. Get it.
Okie dokie. Today, I have. Actually, I sometimes feel bad when you come across something that is just such a perfect what the heck is it? And
well, let us guess.
I feel like I should have held on to it so that you could use it in what the heck is it, because it is literally perfect. I cannot show you the name is written on that part of it.
Wow.
So I'm covering the name.
Okay.
But that is
I know what it is.
You know what this is?
No, my guess. I think my guess is good. Did you get two of them?
I did not get two of them. There's only one of them.
I thought they would go into a slot of a toaster so kids couldn't drop stuff in when you weren't using.
Not bad. That's not a bad idea. I'll give you another hint. Okay. Let me see if I can actually find anything to pull off the hint. This might work.
I think you glue it onto something.
There you go. It's
magnetic.
Magnetic. So that's another hint.
To tilt something up.
Here, let me make sure I'm not showing off what it does.
No, that would have been a great what the heck is it?
Yeah. I hate it when this happens because I almost want to send it to you and say, I'll do it. I'll do it after. I'll show this after because this is a perfect what the heck is it. It doesn't pick up pins. And remember, the theme is handyman gadgets. It's not for submarines as a tracker.
Oh, it carries screws and nails?
It does not
take things
screw in
apart?
nails. It happens to work with nails, but it does not help. Ding, 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 ding. Giz 23071. It is a stud finder.
Oh, okay.
It is very weird. I recorded a video about it. So let's check it out. Hey Diggy D,
Okay.
We are here with another handyman gadget, and today we are taking a look at the Stud Buddy. So this is a gadget that will help you find studs in the wall. It's a stud finder, but it is very different. As you can, if you've ever seen a real stud finder, this looks very, very different. It does say the world's simplest stud finder. And the back kind of gives you the instructions that you'll need. So what you're looking for with the Stud Buddy is a nail for what I assume the magnet of the Stud Buddy to attach to, and then that is how you know where the stud is. And so when they hang drywall up on the wall, they will screw the drywall in with a nail or a screw to get the drywall to stay there. So you're actually just looking for the nail or screw that is keeping the drywall on the wall. Let's go ahead and get it open and see how it works. Okay, so here's the wall. Here is the Stud Buddy. I've gone ahead and brought over an actual stud finder to help me out if this doesn't work. But let's first try the Stud Buddy as intended. So you basically just drag it along the wall lightly until, oh my gosh, there we go. It found a nail, basically. So somewhere,
wow, and that's
there
like
it goes.
a hard
There's
wall.
a nail or a screw right here, and it will hang. So this is just telling me there is a stud about there. So there really should be another stud in this area. Now, part of the problem with this gadget is that you need, apparently there's a stud there. So you can't really mark exactly where you would need, if I needed a mark, say right here, there's no real way to know unless there was a screw on the other side. And so this is helpful when it actually finds the screw or nail, but I almost want lasers on this or some type of level to kind of guide me to where the stud would be. So here's like a normal stud finder. Activate this, go along, and that is the same stud that the Stud Buddy is currently attached to right now. So it is kind of nice that it will just stick and stay on the wall. You don't need to mark your wall whenever you find the stud, but it can also be pretty inconvenient if there isn't a screw exactly where you need to mark the stud. Looks like there's quite a few on this stud right here. That would be a little bit inconvenient if you can't find that. I almost feel like it would partner perfect with a stud finder that you would, one that you already have, and see, once you find the stud, see if you can mark it permanently or semi-permanently with the Stud Buddy. Oh, there we go. And then get your work done. So there you go. That's the Stud Buddy. It's fairly inexpensive, around $10 at Home Depot. Back to you guys in the studio. So, and that's the Stud Buddy.
Okay.
I found it, like I said, for about $10 at Home Depot. This is their own website, the Stud Buddy, thestudbuddy.com.
Right.
And they have the Stud Buddy Plus for $16. We'll take a look at that in just a second. But just a single pack is $10, which you can get either there, or I got mine at Home Depot.
And Amazon has it for the same price.
Right.
You know what? I'm looking at the 2-pack. If you had the 2-pack, couldn't you put one above the other and then
Yes.
draw a line between them?
Absolutely. And except it's still not 100% precise like a actual stud finder. If
Okay.
I'm trying to hang a painting and I know I need it like exactly within this inch, a lot of times I'll want to make sure that I can mark directly on the stud. And even if the Stud Buddy is, say, 6 inches away, if I drift at all with, where I'm making my mark, that's not very useful.
Yeah, that's
it is
why I would
great
go with
if
a pair.
Yeah, exactly. The pair, it would be a lot nicer. It would be easier to kind of just eyeball it and hit it.
Yeah.
And for small projects, I think the Stud Buddy would be fine, where you just kind of need a general idea. And also, if you get lucky with where the screw is, then that will help you out a lot too. But I think
how much is your stud? But how much is the actual stud thing that you showed cost?
Let me see. My guess is that is like a $20-ish, $20 to $30 stud.
Oh, that cheap? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it looks like this is very similar to the one I showed.
It's only $20.
Only $20, yeah. I think I would rather have this one is very nice. It looks like it can even find, electric. So some of them will have safety features, like if it detects an electric wire behind the wall, it will show you a different symbol to say, hey, there's electricity back here, be more careful. I think this might actually be the exact stud finder.
I think it is.
This one specifically. Oh, here it is. Actually, I just saw it. Go back. That one. This is the one I was using. Ooh, is that right? Wait, here it is. $34. So it was more expensive than 2 of the Stud Buddies.
Yeah.
But this one,
there
I'm
are
pretty
a
sure.
lot of options.
Yes. And this one I like because I know that now we're talking about 2 different gadgets, but we just like talking about gadgets here. This one uses the LCD screen to show you kind of the edge of the stud. And so as you're getting close, it'll light up one side or the other of the stud finder. And this one does do that feature where if it detects electrical wires, then it will light up a different thing. So you can kind of see that screen. I don't know. There, see, it detected the wire.
Yeah.
Wire.
And Zircon makes a ton of those. They're like a big name in this stud finder field.
Yeah, they really are. So anyway, that's 2 stud finders now. And the Stud Buddy was the gadget. Let's see, are there any studs around?
Nice.
There should. Oh, There we go. It's funny because I was like, I didn't really know how intuitive finding the nail would be, but your fingers are sensitive enough to be like, oh, it's that magnet is grabbing onto something. There's something back there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then it'll just stay, which is kind of cool. Anyway, the Stud Buddy. That is the crappy corner. Fancy ones. Scooter X has a... Wow, this one is incredibly fancy. This is on AliExpress. It has a little hole in the middle so you could use your pencil in the dead center of the stud finder.
Wow. AC wires. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Charging by a USB-C.
That's really cool. That's really, really cool. Yeah, almost all studs are vertical. Empty Pocket says, I'm not in the U.S. Do all studs run vertically? Yes, if you've ever seen a house that's being framed out. There's a very small chance that there's a vertical bar, maybe around a door or a window, but all of them are up and down, and they're typically 16 inches to 18 inches apart. So another option, even on some of my, I don't think I have one here, but on some of my measuring tapes, they will measure out the studs on the tape. And so it'll be, 12 inches a foot, and then it'll also have these marks at every 16 inches because that's where your studs should be in a typical house as well. With that, let's move on to Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
They're geeky and they're goofy, together they are loopy. When gadgets pass away, he takes them out to play in Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
Okay, actually, I'm looking at Ivan's letter, and it's another What the Heck Is It? Hi, I'm Ivan Hahn. I'm the guy who did the video opening of the show. I found a gadget I hope you will enjoy. It's a What the Heck Is It that I'll explain in my video.
Perfect.
So let's watch Ivan's video.
It's a beautiful fall day here in New Jersey. The leaves are changing, the weather is nice, so I figured why not come outside and show you all my What the Heck Is It? I saw this at my local Ikea, and I figured Dick and Chad and the viewers at home will really love this item if they figure out what the heck it is. So I'm going to bring it on in here. This item is on a keychain. You can see there's an Ikea logo in the background. Let me see if it focuses here. And I'll give you a few seconds to figure out what it is.
It looks like an ornament.
This is the whole item.
It does look like or the letter S or the number 2.
Or bottle opener, or...
So what this is, this opens up, there's a hinge on the top. It opens up pretty wide, and it's a cell phone or tablet holder. This little notch right here, you stick your cell phone or your tablet in, and you squeeze it so it fits. And it fits on a table. You could take it to the airport with you. You can use it at conventions to put tablets or phones in. There's the other side, which has more of a tilt to it. So it would be really useful for when you're at the airport or on the airplane, and you can watch a movie on your phone on that little itty bitty table they have in front of you. Another cool thing that I've figured out the use for this for, when I go to conventions, I always forget to bring a sign holder, and you can take one of those foam core signs and you could fit it in here, and normally it holds it. Sometimes you have to put a little weight behind it because it's
like a little easel
with those signs.
Yeah,
but it holds
easel.
a foam core sign or a piece of plastic, some kind of sign. But it also, online on Ikea's website, I saw that you can hold decorative plates and other kinds of ceramic art on it. So that is my What the Heck Is It keychain cell phone holder for 59 cents.
Whoa!
To you in the studio.
Let's see Scooter X find that cheaper. 59 cents. And Ivan is in chat. Ivan, where did you buy it?
Oh, Ikea, he said. Ikea.
Oh, did he say Ikea?
Yeah,
okay.
he did.
Okay.
It's funny, they're being resold on eBay for $10.
Oh.
That is so funny. IKEA cell phone holder. I'm trying to see if I
Scooter
can.
X.
Challenge accepted, he says. Yeah, I don't. This was probably. IKEA is. I don't know if they're notorious, but I kind of hate that I can never find any. IKEA doesn't do much online sales. It's all in person at their stores. It's really hard to get IKEA stuff online. So I can't find this online. I'm finding other resellers that are buying it at IKEA and then reselling it. But here it is in
a
stock.
whole new thing with people buying stuff to sell.
Oh, absolutely.
On
absolutely.
eBay.
I saw it starting to pop up a few years ago when I saw communities on Reddit about people who were talking about the best strategy for pulling off this type of reselling. And it's called retail arbitrage, where you go in and you buy something at one seller at a reduced cost, and then you sell it somewhere else. And their favorite items are exclusives. So Target would have like an exclusive plush toy or an exclusive record, and they would buy it and they would go sell it on eBay or sell it on Amazon. For some people who just straight up didn't have a Target near them, it was worth it to buy it for a higher cost on a different platform. So here it is on IKEA's website. It's 99 cents, but I could definitely see this being cheaper in store. But there it is.
But someone said IKEA doesn't ship.
Yeah, so delivery currently limited to large orders.
Oh.
So I can pick it up.
I can have to buy a furniture set, and then you can get that.
That's what I'm saying is IKEA is definitely not competing with Amazon when it comes to delivery. That is basically in store, unless you put in a big order, but then you are paying $50, $100 to get it delivered.
Oh my God, Chad. Never, ever has Scooter X printed this, but he has now.
Oh my gosh.
I cannot find anything close for the price.
That's insane.
Oh my God.
That really is kind of also the power of IKEA. Is
yes.
They make these sort of loss leader things. There's just like they might even be losing money on this. And they get you to come to the store, and maybe you'll buy a frying pan while you're in there. Maybe you'll buy a dish set or something else that they actually make, a couch or whatever. Anyway, great video, Ivan. Thank you so much for sending that over.
Oh, we should mention Ivan also. Ivan ends his email. I also do snack review videos and have my own channel on YouTube called The Snack Guy.
Get another subscriber right now. Giz Wiz just subscribed. This is really a great concept. In fact, I have literally thought about this is a good YouTube channel idea to have, because there's all these new snacks coming out, and people love, this is absolutely a category. People love watching other people eat food and giving their opinions on it.
Okay, that's interesting.
A big category to be in. So his videos are trying snacks and talking about it.
Okay, you can almost see by his expression whether he likes it or not.
The mystery flavor. What is the Mountain Dew Voodoo mystery flavor? The history of the Choco Taco. That's a good video. These are all great video ideas. Yeah. There you go. Okay. Well, the Snack Guy. Check out Ivan on YouTube, the Snack Guy.
That guy.
And
Ivan, thank you.
Support.
And Ivan, I will send you the Mad 70th anniversary issue.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it last week, but I went back to Trader Joe's to see if they had any more turkey gravy. And the woman said, no, it's crazy because it sold out way before Thanksgiving because of eBay. So I went to eBay. when I bought it, it was $1.29 for a carton. It is $12 to $20 on eBay.
This is people's
So
full-time job. I'm not joking. Like,
yeah, no, I can see it.
This is a few years ago. I would look at these communities, and people were saying, "I'm making more now, buying items, exclusive items like the Trader Joe's gravy, and reselling them than I am at my like employed job." This is absolutely a thing. People do.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's crazy. Thank you so much,
We
Ivan.
should mention.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say, if you want to make a video, we have 1 or 2 videos left, but we're always looking for new videos. Anything to do with a gadget, like Ivan had there. It can be a "What the heck is it?" We love those. I think Mo is sending us a "What the heck is it?" A "What the heck is it?" gadget, or our favorite, some technology from years ago you paid hundreds, maybe thousands for, and now it's almost a joke how powerless or unpowerful it is now. Any kind of a video, a new gadget you love, a new gadget you hate. Make a little video horizontal. Make sure we can see it and hear your voice. You can be in it. If you're shy, just talk over the video and send it to, upload it to YouTube. Click on listed. Only people with the URL will be able to watch it, and send the URL to us. Mail at gizwiz.tv. Mail at gizwiz.tv.
With that, let's move on to the letter.
Become the letters, your lovely letters. Become the Giz Wiz letters now.
And just before you start the letter, I just want to say thanks to Steve D for supporting the fundraiser. We are now at 5% funded.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Thank you. Gizwiz.tv/CES if you want to support. Thanks so much, Steve D, for your support. Okay, back to you for the letter.
Great. And I cannot believe my printer stopped right before the signature. So I don't even have this woman. I know it's a woman. She said, "I'm only up to episode 1834." I looked it up. It's June of 2021. You talked about Eufy cameras around your home and your boats. Do you both still use them? Do you like them? You recommend them, or something newer? I am behind in my podcast, to say the least, but trying to catch up. My Eufy camera was on my boat. I no longer have my boat and no longer have my camera. And Chad, you know about there was a thing about security with Eufy cameras in the past 2 weeks?
I haven't seen that, but I can take a guess.
It was something where Leo didn't seem too concerned on Tech Guy. Someone could hack your camera, but I think they would need to have the serial number. They could see the view from your camera if they did. I'm not quite sure. Are you still using Eufy cameras, or have you gone?
I do. I use Eufy cameras.
Okay.
And I still recommend them highly. So it looks like here's what the disclaimer says.
Okay, yeah, cut back to yourself and I'll find her name.
Okay, cool. And so here I'm just looking at this website here. Add the same to the cloud service that involved when users fixed some major bugs. Well, I guess not. I thought that was the statement. Interesting. So here it is. Full effect. Content extension notification. Note, in this mode, loading preview. No, this is nothing. I hate articles that don't get to the point. But I personally, I think I would still trust them. It sounds like probably some, I don't know. I guess I need to do some research.
It would be hard to do. And you'd probably have to be a target. It is Amy Atkinson. Amy. Chad is still using his and still likes them.
And I really like them. I think for the price, security cameras to me are the weirdest industry. They are in their own universe of like like around early 2000s technology level, most security cameras can't connect to like 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi.
Oh, no, they can't. No.
They have the worst user interfaces on the planet. They're just not good. And Eufy isn't perfect, but it is a good price to feature set in my opinion. In fact, a friend just needed a camera recommendation, and I suggested Eufy. They have I believe it's the 4K PTZ camera is the one that I recommend. They have a lot of cameras.
They do.
So this one I think is battery powered, and the battery powered one requires a base station. There are some of these cameras that don't need base stations. In fact, I'm trying to get to one.
Eufy at CES last year, I think, was the first one to have the doorbell camera that had a wide angle lens at the bottom.
Yes.
So you could see who was at the door, but you could also watch your front porch for package thieves.
Yes. And I don't understand this pricing right now because a single Eufy camera is $42. 2 is $75. These are the indoor stationary cameras, but a single PTZ camera is $44. And for $2 more,
you get tilt and scan, right?
I know. And I've used and you get a $5 coupon. And I've used this, and this is one of my favorite. Now, it is indoor, so it's not weather resistant. If you put it, I have one that's been under a porch for about a year, and it's been fine. And same thing with these indoor cameras. I think that these must have gone up in price because I remember thinking they were so inexpensive that I stuck one outside and just thought, if it gets fried, it gets fried, and I'll just buy another one. And it's the one that I'm thinking of is underneath an overhang, but if it gets real windy, moisture can get up in there. And that one's survived the entire time as well. And then also, they have lots of outdoor rated cameras as well. I like the app. I like the pairing setup. I like the features. It has cloud saving, but you can also turn on the ability to use IP, kind of like the IP camera technology, which is kind of an older technology, but it will skip going to the internet. It'll only be local area. So if you have a local area network, like a NAS, to record to a hard drive, you can use that. If you're setting up some other type of system, it can do that. So really, you kind of get all your bases covered with this. And on top of that, it does like AI, person, and pet detection. I think that when you get into the AI detection, there is a monthly cost for like Eufy Plus or something like that. So there's that. The other Ivan is saying in the chat, I love Waze. Waze is another company that I'll stand by and say, I like Waze a lot as well. There was a few features that Eufy had that I liked over Waze, but it's been a while and I can't quite remember exactly what those are. But Waze is another, WYZE is another great low-cost camera. I will say one disclaimer is that all these cams we're talking about do have a feature to go out to the internet and store all your stuff there. And that has concerned some security people, is that really you don't want to trust anybody when you have cameras in your house. And you are kind of trusting Eufy and Waze or Wise to not have some system administrator look in at your account. So you do have to put a little bit of trust in there, but that does make the setup process a lot easier. Actually controlling your cameras not at home, it makes that so much easier. Just having it available on the internet and secure, it does make that whole process so much easier. So there you go.
Okay, Amy, there you go.
Awesome. I think that answered. Oh, we're at 6%. We got a percent.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you can get on the plane, but don't take a seat.
Exactly.
And leave your luggage outside. We have
And that was from Vicky. Vicky, be safe and have fun at CES. I've been a fan for years. Love the show. Thank you so
this is great.
much.
This is great.
Thank you. With that, I want to say thank you to... Wait, where are we? We're at the letter, right? Okay. Thank you to our patrons over at patreon.com/GizWiz. We're asking for a lot of support this episode, and I understand that. I just want to say thank you guys so much for your constant support over at patreon.com/GizWiz. If you want to give in a reoccurring basis, patreon.com is the place to do that. Patreon.com/GizWiz. You guys support us every single episode, and thank you so much for that. We're currently doing a fundraiser to get me and Josh to CES 2023. You can find that at gizwiz.tv/CES. We have a little bit of information written up there about what we will use the funds for, and you get this progress bar that I am personally probably way too excited about because it's actually working, and I didn't know if it would actually work. So you can see all of that there at gizwiz.tv/CES. We created this Giz Wiz website, I think, 7 years ago. Is that right? 8 years ago? We made this new, when we went independent.
Yes.
It finally has a new button at the top. Look at this. I bet you didn't know we could add an extra button to the top of this website. It goes to the CES 2023 fundraiser.
Look at that.
We have a new navigation button. Isn't that insane?
Wow.
High quality here at Giz Wiz. You can watch our show live just about every Thursday, 4:30 Pacific, 7:30 Eastern Time. That is at gizwiz.tv. Gizwiz.tv. Just head on over there to the website, and the website will update around 4:30 Pacific, 7:30 Eastern Time with the live stream. Join the chat room and chat along with everybody. And if you miss the show, all of our episodes are there at the website, gizwiz.tv. Head on over to gizwiz.biz, that's Sticky D's website, where he writes up articles about all of the gadgets that we talk about on the show. So if you're ever needing a refresher on what we talked about, gizwiz.biz is the place to do it. I like using the search feature to find any of those gadgets. Looking for that fire dehumidifier that we covered last week. There it is. While you're there, play What the Heck Is It? The actual What the Heck Is It? We like to do our own What the Heck Is It's on the show. But this is the official, real What the Heck Is It? And this is the gadget you're trying to figure out what the heck it is. And this is obviously the DIY snow globe. So you just add in your own snow, and it'll, then whatever miniatures you want in there, bam, instant snow globe. So if you think you know what this is, get a guessing over at gizwiz.biz. 6 Mad magazines for correct answers, but 12 Mad magazines for funny, clever, hilarious, or interesting answers. So get a guessing over at gizwiz.biz. That about wraps it up for our show. We'll see you next week.
I'll be here.